I'm Liz. Welcome to my channel where I talk all things and everything's wigs, as well as sometimes our old beach. We haven't gotten there yet, but eventually we will. Today we're going to be talking about maintenance for your wigs, and that includes wig washing. All right, so this was a crown that I had actually let a friend of mine borrow. She was like, I'm not going to be crazy with it, and then I saw a video of her like full head upside down swinging it around. So she definitely was a little crazy with it. And because of that, now we needed to give it a good wash. So I figured we should do it on this video and we can all do it together. Wig washing, usually you will do it about every 6 to 8 wears depending on like what you're doing it. So if you're headbanging at the bar, you're sweating, you're getting real gross, you might have to wash it sooner rather than later. And if you're wearing it every day, you may have to wash it sooner rather than later. But usually every like 6 to 8 wears, sometimes up to 10. Again, if you only wear it for a little bit, you might be able to get away with that. And then you're going to use a synthetic shampoo and conditioner. So I use the CSC brand of the shampoo and conditioner, but you can use any wig shampoo that's made for synthetic hair. Another thing that we're going to use, because this one definitely needs it, is the Chelsey Smith conditioning mask. So this you're going to do after you shampoo, and you're going to leave this on for like 5 to 15 minutes, depending. I'm going to leave it on for the full 15 because this one is rough. Biggest thing, these are synthetic and they're heat friendly, but they do change their shape with heat. So this curl that's currently in there, if I were to run her in hot water, will completely lose that curl. We want to keep the curl that's there, so we're going to wash in cold water or like lukewarm water, but mostly cold, like room temperature water basically would be fine, but I like to do cold just in case. And we're going to start by some people, if they have a lot of wigs to wash, they'll do it like in a tub. I just use my sink, but you'll just kind of, let's do it together. So first up, we're just going to soak the wig, and making sure that we got cold water. We're going to take that shampoo and we're really going to lather it in. So my dog, if you heard him, he's just like, so a lot of the times where you want to focus with this is at the top of the head where you're sweating the most, at the base of the neck and the bottoms of the hair. So right at the top where you're going to be getting I probably use like a lot more than you actually need to, but I don't wash them that often. A lot of people will ask about the colors. So most of the time the color is not going to bleed. I've had some where they've bled just a little bit. But again, as long as you're not using hot water, you're going to be fine. But sometimes because some of them are like hand dyed, some of that dye will come out just as if you had your normal hair. But for the most part, it is not going to come out. You can really see the suds like form in. I really like to. All right, then we're going to start to rinse that out. So you want to try to make sure that you're rinsing out all of the suds. You don't really want like any product in there. Now it's a little bit more fine for this round because we're going to condition it, but all right, then we're going to try to get rid of all of the water, or as much water as we can out of there, so that we can put our conditioning mask in. Now we're going to take that conditioning mask really want to focus on the ends here. And I'm probably going to double condition this. So I'll probably run the conditioner through it, like the regular conditioner too. She had really kind of went crazy on this, so I feel like she needs quite a bit. And then we're gonna go definitely at the base of the nape. All right, and then we're gonna let that sit for about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and rinse it out and then condition as normal. Then we're making sure that we are getting all of the product out of the hair and squeezing all of the water out. The more water you squeeze out, the more you will cut down on your drying time. And this is after she was washed, conditioned, and the conditioning mask was used. So much better. Oh my gosh, she's like, I wouldn't say a brand new crown, but she is definitely back to her glory. She doesn't feel like stringy anymore or straw-like. That conditioning mask works so well, and will really keep your wigs alive for a lot longer. The other thing you could do just to the ends, because those ends are definitely what get like the most frayed, is you can use a heat comb. So Chelsey does have her own of these. So we're going to turn her on. We're going to put her at about 15-ish, and we'll just do this on the ends. But I just got mine off Amazon. Chelsey does every once in a while have her own version of that. I don't know if it's available currently. It just depends on when you watch this. But again, just got mine off of Amazon. So that conditioning mask really does work wonders. And then those ends are kind of the things that get like the most, stringy over time. And then the underneath layer. So as you can see, that underneath layer has lost a little bit of the curl. And that's just from wearing her. That's from the friction, especially my friend who wore this. You can recurl them, but you have to, in order to recurl them, they have to sit in the heat. So you have to curl, hold it, let it fully cool, and then it will hold that curl. I've heard the Revlon one-step like air dryer curler works really well. I still have to get mine. I haven't purchased that yet, but I have a air dryer curler straightener that I've done, just trying to kind of bring some life back to that curl. Or you can set it in rollers and steam it. That also works really well too. So you're just going to take that heat comb and run it through the ends, just like real quick, nothing crazy. Just the same way that you don't want to take that curl out with the water, you don't want to take it out with the heat comb. So if you run it through up here, you will loosen that curl. So really just doing this on the end where it's not really curled anyway, just to kind of zhuzh up those ends, give a little heat to them, bring those back to life a little bit. Okay, so this was the washing process for a glueless synthetic wig. I use Chelsey Smith brand of the shampoo and conditioner, but you don't have to. And if you remember her from the beginning, she was looking a little crazy. I had actually already brushed her at that point too. Like she was knotted. I'm going to try to find a picture so I can show you like how knotted she really was. And I used the crown spray to get all those knots out first before I even stepped on video with her on my head to show you how to wash her. So this is that washing process step by step. Please let me know if you have any additional questions. The biggest thing is always remember, just wash in cold water so you don't lose that curl, but you will bring it back to life, especially with that crown mask. Hope this helps. Like and subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see. You can shop my storefront. It's linked in my profile, which is just like my main YouTube page. And you can use code Elizabeth to save you 10%. Okay, love you. Bye.